This is the Jeff Keyes Auto Sports Desk.
The Ponies are pushing for a record pace. The Tigers try and claw their way back in the state title tourney, and Cuse is ready for kickoff of college football. Welcome to the Sports Desk. Rumble Ponies are looking for tally number 60 in the win column on Wednesday night. Binghamton atop the Eastern League and can be the first team to hit the big 6-0 if they can get the victory in the team's ride in Reading. Would be a big night for the big dog, Ryan Cabrera. And Gene Cabrera here on the mound for Reading. Not liking what he's seeing. Ryan Clifford sending an absolute moonshot for his 18th home run of the season. That one lands on top of the party deck. Clifford bringing another one in the 7th inning. Ponies make it 3-0 here on the walk as William Lugo comes in. 9th inning, adding to the lead. 4-0 right now. Carson Benj with a solo shot to left. That makes it 5. It's his 3rd since being called up to Binghamton. Rumble Ponies add 2 more as Clifford goes back-to-back jack with Benj. And the Ponies get the win on the road 7-0 over the Phils. Ponies big club doubling up the Angels this afternoon. Brandon Nimmo and Pete Alonso each going yard in the 6-3 win. Sean Manaea with his first win of the season as well. He went 5 innings, allowing just 1 run and 2 hits. Yankees are cut down north of the border 8-4. 4 errors in the game for the Bombers as Max Fried allows 4 earned runs as well. New York falls back 3 back of the Blue Jays for first place in the AL East with the loss. Staying on the diamond, Binghamton Bearcats head coach Tim Sinick ready for induction into another Southern Tier Hall of Fame. The Bearcat skipper headlines the 29th class for induction into the Binghamton Baseball Shrine. Coach Sinick completed his 33rd season on the Bearcats bench in 2025. He led the team this year to the American East Championship and an NCAA tournament berth. It was the program's 6th trip to the big dance and the 2nd in the last 4 campaigns. Sinick is the longest tenured coach, that both in Binghamton program history and currently in all of Division I baseball. He's led 10 MLB draft picks in his time on campus, including the 2024 draft pick of the New York Mets, Nick Roselli, who's currently with Port St. Lucie. Will Orband Jr. joining Sinick as part of the 29th class in Shrine. Orband spent decades of his life as an advocate, supporter, and booster of Binghamton baseball. He was honored by the Rumble Ponies as Fan of the Year in 2023. Induction ceremony will take place on Saturday, August 2nd, that before the Rumble Ponies game against Harrisburg. Union-Endicott, the last Southern Tier team standing in the state championships. Tigers wrapping up pool play on Wednesday and needing a win for a chance to keep alive its season. Great Kill Little League hosting the last day of action at its park, and first inning 2-on for Union-Endicott. Jackson Pouch comes up with the bloop to right field. This brings in the first run of the game and puts Union-Endicott on the board 1-0. Runners on the corners now, still in the first. Nolan Pelicano with the single to the left side. That brings in another run. The Tigers are up 2-0 after 1 inning. Bottom second, though, and Saugerties striking back. Bases loaded to the top of the lineup, and Brady Longo unloads the bases with a deep fly ball to center. Tigers gave up 5 runs in the bottom of the second before Pouch could get the strikeout to end the inning. Tigers mounting a comeback later innings. UE making it 11-7. Brendan Soul keeps the line moving with the base hit, but UE unable to claw their way back as Saugerties a winner, 11-7 over the Tigers. And it may be the heart of summer, but college football season is right around the corner and just about a month away from beginning. Syracuse heading south on Wednesday for a trip to Charlotte and the ACC media kickoff. Orange coming off one of the best of the seasons in the team's history, finishing 10-3 in 2024. First year under head coach Farron Brown. Syracuse replacing some key pieces on offense, though. Quarterback Kyle McCord now playing on Sundays in the NFL. Leading wide receiver Trevor Pena transferred days before spring practice. That in a surprise move to Penn State. And Aronde Gatson, the second selected in the NFL draft, along with Quinn Allen. Syracuse recently naming their quarterback transfer from LSU, Ricky Collins, as their starter. But Coach Fran Brown says that that's not a guarantee at the start of the season.
For me, it's a conference of quarterbacks. For us, having the opportunity right now of having 2 really good quarterbacks, right? Having a chance to compete, that means a lot to us. A bunch of preeminent players throughout this conference that are truly good and that can play on our football team and amongst the other teams.
Coach Brown went on to say he believes Cuse has the toughest non-conference schedule that in the country this season. The Orange will play 4 teams that were part of last year's college football playoffs. That includes the season opener coming up in August in Atlanta against the Tennessee Volunteers. That's it this evening from the Jeff Kaiser Auto Sports Desk. We are back tomorrow with more, but right now I'm going to go ahead and throw it on over to Audrey to finish this up at 11.